1.
Hi, it's Big Faye here and Little Faye behind the book. She's already reading our story. We think we need to take a look at the beginning. Would that be okay, Little Faye? Right, let's go right back to the beginning. And there are some flaps to lift in this book. And it's all about pets, animals that you might like to have in your home. But they're not just cats and dogs. Some of them have got really unusual names and they all cost something. They are all, you have to pay money for them. And it's called the Great Pet Sale. Everything must go, said the sign on the pet shop window. In the window was a rat there who looks a little bit like a mouse, but he has a much longer tail. And that rat is going to be on every page in this book. I looked at him, the rat. Half of his whiskers were missing. I'm a bargain, called the rat through the glass. I'm only 1p. Choose me. Choose me. Would you buy a rat for 1p? Inside the shop there was a tiny terrapin for 2p, a turtle for 3p, and a tortoise, a great big one, for 4p. And can you see they've all got their price labels on with a number? That's how much each pet costs. I'm sure you wouldn't like one of those, said the rat. But you'd like me. You really would. The rat so much wants to get bought for some money so he can go be taken home. Are there any other animals in our pet shop? Now this label says things beginning with P. A pelican, a puffin, a penguin, a parrot and a platypus, all 5p each. Oh, you don't want anything beginning with P, said the rat. R is what you want. Ruffa-ratty. And he's hanging off the perch. Who's under that label? Is it a rat or a different animal? Little Faye, can you tell me? It's not the parrot, and it's not the pelican, and it's not the puffin. It's a platypus with a very big beak. And they're all 5p. What's the boy going to buy? Behind a plastic rock was a salamander for 6p, a skink for 7p, and a gecko for 8p. Which one is which? I said. Nobody knows, nobody cares, said the rat. Sausages on legs. You don't want one of those. They're all a bit like a lizard. A salamander, a skink and a gecko. And look, the rat's on the boy's head. What else is in the shop? Oh, it's the same animals that are on the front cover. The next two animals were 9p per pair. That's what that label says. Ooh. Who wants a koala that doesn't like leaves, said the rat, or an anteater who won't eat its ant? I'm not fussy. I'll eat anything. So under that flap, there's a free ant. It is so, so tiny. Can you see it? And the anteater doesn't want to hoover it up with his long nose. But the rat will eat anything. And look, he's even eaten a bit of the book. We mustn't do that to our books at home or at preschool, must we? Now we have a cardboard box, and inside that cardboard box were, this label says, assorted little brown creatures. So everything that's inside the box is brown. Look, there's lots of them. And the price label says 10p for the lot. Let's see what animals we can see. Wow, they all look very different. Some with big ears, some with little ears, some with whiskers. Boring, 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 said the rat. I'm not boring. Look, I can stand on one leg. And the rat did. Can you stand on one leg? Little Faye is going to have a go. Sometimes you can wobble. You just have to put your arms out and try and balance. Are you ready, Little Faye? Oh yes, now she's balancing on one leg. Put that leg down then, Little Faye, and see if you can do the other leg. Oh, yes, she did it. Did you balance on one leg? If you're a bit wobbly, you could always practice. Let's carry on with the story. The rat still wants to get bought from the pet shop. At the back of the shop, we came to a big door. What's in there? I said. Oh, just a dragon, said the rat. There's no such thing, I said. Then you won't want one, will you? Said the rat. I opened the door. It was a dragon, a great big Komodo dragon, and it cost 25p. At last the rat was quiet. You're not going to choose me, are you? It said sadly. Shh, said the little boy. I've made up my mind. I counted my money. £1 exactly. It was just enough to buy the rat. He'll be happy. And all the other animals. So the boy took home every single animal he saw in the shop. Now, I know that some of you older children at preschool are really good at maths. That is looking at numbers and being able to count and put those numbers together. So if you watch this video back again and ask a grown-up to write down all the numbers, you can see if all those numbers add up to 100. Because that's how much a pound is, 100 pennies. See if you can do that, my maths whizzes. And your parents might be able to let me know via an email or a text or on your journal. And I'll give your name a shout out next time we're on the video. That's the end of today's story. So it's goodbye from Little Faye and it's goodbye from Big Faye.